Fado Fado, det var en gång, es war einmal. Once upon a time, I was given the chance to go on the adventure of a lifetime, at least the life I've lived so far. On August 30th, I left my family and home behind to travel halfway across the world. It was a jumble of emotions, from nervousness over the fact I knew nobody, to excitement over seeing new places, to sadness over leaving my friends and family. I survived both flights, though I did not accomplish actually conversing with a fellow student until reaching Dublin. I soon found myself making friends, however, as did most students. Though those first steps of becoming acquainted with people and getting to know the area were realized within the first week, I was still nervous about school. This would be my first semester of college, something already terrifying, but in a different system in a different country. Luckily, I had nothing to worry about and soon got into the routine of classes. While I wouldn't say Dublin Business School offered the most intellectual education, it allowed me to learn more about life in Ireland from the view of a university student. Between my hours at school, I was given the opportunity to go on various trips around Ireland. All of these allowed me to meet new people and enhance my knowledge of Ireland, allowing me to really get to know my host country. I also became a part of the Blackhall Community Council. Through this, I was able to help students voice their ideas and plan events everyone was interested in. I was also able to act as a mediator between students and their family and friends back home by creating a blog anyone could follow. For the first 2 months, I volunteered at the Dublin Volunteer Centre every Wednesday through service learning. I did a variety of activities, from finding the emails of CEOs to planning events to advertising in the rain. This was really the first time I was put in a truly professional environment with the knowledge that there were people relying on me. I found that I, someone who has always said they dislike volunteerism, began to actually like this position. I knew I was making a difference, especially after I received a thank you note from everyone at the centre. Knowing that I made that difference really helped me feel I was being a good global citizen and that I was growing more responsible. Another important factor I realized about myself during this trip was how important family is to me. I would not call myself a family-oriented person by any means, but during my 3 months here I found myself talking with my parents on a weekly basis and sending them, along with my aunt and uncle, postcards whenever I traveled. In addition, I was able to connect with my Welsh cousins, whom I had not seen for around 10 years. All of these things really made the semester abroad meaningful. I also traveled throughout Europe, specifically to Oslo, Norway, Edinburgh and Glasgow, Scotland, and Karlsruhe, Germany. All of these trips enhanced my thirst for adventure, and they allowed me to learn more about the cultures of all these places in relation to both Ireland and the US, especially in terms of immigration. It was as if seeing these countries through a new perspective. And if you didn't already notice, the languages of these countries were used in the opening scene. While perhaps the school itself was not the most conducive to learning, what I got out of this program really was more to do with what I learned about myself. While I knew that I could be independent, this adventure proved that to me. And even though I thought I would hate having to volunteer, I found that to be a great experience and something I plan to continue in some form when I return to Boston. In addition, I grew as a person, both emotionally and in terms of responsibility. This was a life-changing experience that I would never take back to the world. And so my story reaches its conclusion. Endure, Schlutten, das Ende, the end.